Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome to Froggy Friday. So Froggy Friday is a collaboration started by Karen in the Dragon's Cave and myself. And since starting the collaboration, we've now got Tim, Bass Resonator, Lula, Nerd Goblin Art, Gert Creates, and many others now joining in weekly, which is awesome. So what am I doing today? Well, I've got a new mold. So I've got this new little toad from Temu. It looks like a shiny one, and he's a little bit bigger than my other toad. So I wanted to see what he was like. So just doing a little simple one today. So I've actually put some eyes in this one, and I got some new chameleon flakes from Colour Obsession. So this one's blue, green, purple, red. And wait till I open that. Oh, it's gorgeous. And this one is purple, gold, and green. So they're Super Chameleon Flakes. Look at that. How pretty. Hopefully you can see all the different colours. Gorgeous or what? So I'm basically just going to put that in and just give it a good mix. So what will we start with? Let's start with this one. So this is the blue, green, purple, red. Oh, look at that, making a mess already. They are quite messy, these things, but they're fun. And she's dropping it everywhere. This is going to be good to clean up. All right, let's get the lid back on this one. I should have my mask on. I'm being a bit of a naughty. I'll put the lid on this one too, just so I don't spill it, but I'll remind myself that I haven't used that one just as yet. So I'm just going to burnish it in really good. Now I've got to be careful up here that I don't dislodge my eyeballs. Get it all in those little fingers. You get this colour in his toes. Probably put way too much on. That's all right. You want him to be colourful. Make sure I've got it up under his little head. Okay, let's get the other colour out. Let's give my brush a bit of a clean. Got my own little switching sponge that I made myself. Right, let's get some of this colour out. So this one is the purple gold green. And it loves to fly everywhere, doesn't it? Pop that one over there out of the road. This is going to take me a little while. I'll pop you on a little fast forward and you can watch me. Watch me in action. So I've cleaned up my mould a bit and I got out my Batman Black pigment paste from Archery Creations, and I've made up nearly 6 ounces of my T-Expert, my 1-to-1. It's going to make up less than that, but then you know how it goes, you add a bit more. Over pour, you've got to add a bit more. Anywho, that's okay. Not sure how much we're going to need. Now I'm nearly out of my black. To get some more pigment paste, some black. Thought I'd mix this up first, and then I thought I'll put it in my debubbler, but I probably won't have to. But what I'm going to do, scrape the paste off the end of my stick. The leftover flakes that I had on my table, I saved them, so I'm just going to pop them in my cup, only because I just don't want to waste them. So we'll just pop it in. Let's go. I put way too much flakes in my little toad, but never mind. We probably won't even see the flakes in with our black paste, but that doesn't matter. I just thought I'd add them in there anyway. So I didn't want to put them back in the pots now that the colours were mixed up. But yeah, you don't seem to get a huge amount. I can't even remember what the grams are in these pots. Does it say? No. But they're fairly big pots compared to other ones that I've seen, like other brands. Quite good value, and I've been using Colour Obsession for years, and I really love their chameleon powders and their flakes, and I love their metallic shimmer paste. I'm not going to worry about putting this in my debubbler. I think it'll be fine. But I am going to spray my little toad with my alcohol. Now, I've heard other people say once you paint your moulds with your chameleon flakes or your mica powder or whatever, you shouldn't spray alcohol in there. Well, I tend to disagree with that. I always spray mine, as long as you don't spray alcohol and then, touch inside your mould, because you can, of course, wipe your powder off or your flakes or whatever you've put in there. But generally it sort of sets it a bit. So it's fine to spray, just as long as you don't touch it. So if you want to go in there afterwards with your silicone tool, for bubbles or whatnot, you can mark it and dislodge what you've painted in there. So you've got to be really careful. But you can spray alcohol in it to dislodge your bubbles, which is what I'm going to do right now. And if there is any sort of loose ones, it actually sort of sets them a bit. And if you find that you're not being able to paint, sometimes you get like a little blank spot. You use your alcohol with your powder, you can sort of paint it on. So yeah. So if you hear people say that you can't use alcohol, look, I'm using alcohol and it's not doing anything. So there you go. So not using this mould before, probably get bubbles in under the chin. So we'll have to give that a little bit of a squeeze. But yeah, it looks like this mould's going to be shiny, so that's good. It's my other little toad. He's not a dull mould or matte mould, and he's not super shiny. He's sort of in between. I suppose it's just like a satin. Oh, I don't know what you call it. But this one looks like it's going to be shiny, so that's good. I'm just going to leave it there for a sec, and I'm going to give it another spray to help move my resin into the toes and everything. So I don't really want to use my silicone tool to push it into the toes, so I don't want to dislodge my flakes. Now while I think of it, I'll give that a bit of a squeeze. Oops, squeezed too hard, didn't I? Oh, now I'm making a mess. This mould, it's quite thick, the silicone there. Just wipe up my overspill now. It just makes it neater and easier come time to demold. And then you don't have the risk of those little bits sticking, any little bits of overage that you flick off can always stick to the bottom of your mould. And give that another spray. Bubbles are coming up from under the chin. So I've found with experience, yeah, the neater you are come demolding time, it just makes life easier. And if your piece isn't, properly cured and it's still a bit soft, you've got the risk of that overage sticking to your mould. So if you have it all nice and neat to start with, you don't have that risk. And it's not hard to clean up your little messy bits, just like that. Okay, so I've got sitting over here, and I don't know if I'll have enough left over, but at least I'll be able to fill some of it up. I've had that sitting there for a while with my other colours that I got from Colour Obsession, which were just, they weren't the flakes, they were just the chameleon powder. So I did the same thing with all the different colours. I just, put them in randomly into my little Easter egg. And see, I sprayed again and nothing happened. So it's quite okay to do that. It doesn't take much, this little Easter egg. And we've got Easter this weekend. I thought I'd better do something Eastery. I'm running a bit late with my Froggy Friday. Oops. Oh, I'm not pouring very straight tonight. Nice little mess. How's that looking? That's looking a bit better. Oops, spray. Give that one a spray while we're going. Okay, how's everyone looking? Got more bubbles coming up. Give that another spray. Hopefully that little bubble will pop. Let's help him along a bit. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty full. Still got a little bit of black left. Oh, decisions, what will I use it for? We've got enough for just a black little frog. I'm going to put some sparkle in it. I think put some of this in it. Another new one from Color Obsession. This is Black Galaxy holographic glitter, which I haven't had for a long time, but I have used it before, and it's super gorgeous in black. Any glitter always looks awesome in black. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. Then all the spritz while we're going with the alcohol. Help that along a bit. Come on, get in those toes. It's creeping there slowly. Oops. Sorry, just a bit out of camera there. Hopefully you can see that. Let's give it one more. It'll drop. Should hopefully help it. Or two. That's it. Beautiful. Done. All right. Well, that's it. So I'll be back for the demold. So I'll see you guys then. Well, these have all cured. Oh gosh, where do we start? Just grab this thing. It's Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. It's a little bit bendy, and I haven't made a base for this one, but I'll do that off camera. Come on. I'll do it this way. So bendy. Oh, don't like getting them out on the bendy. Oh, it's so stuck in his little tail. Oh, it's got it. Oh, look at that. Super pretty. Oh, I love it. Being pink, of course, and sparkly. Gorgeous. I'll just show you. I know this isn't the base, but once I do the base, I think I'll just probably might just do a plain pink one. I think that would be nice. One of the pinks in it. Love it. Okay, this one. So this was this wasn't the flakes. This was actually just the chameleon powders. You didn't see me dusting this one, but I just randomly did it with my new Color Obsession. Oh, they were Super Chameleon powders. Yeah. Okay. To give my mold a good clean. Ooh. Ready. Ooh, a couple of little bubbles, which you always run the risk of getting when you dust. But I can fill it in with UV, so no biggie. And here's the base for that one. Whoops. Super shiny. that's good. No, wasn't that one? And I'll just glue that on with some super glue once I've deburred all my edges. Okay, snail. Ooh. Alright, this one's getting alcohol because I always lose the antennas, especially if it's not quite cured. So I made sure it's empty. I made sure that the resin got down into the antennas. I gave them a good squeeze. Okay, hopefully, if I can get a hold of it. Now it's a bit slippery with alcohol. Try and loosen it a bit before I pull it. Oh, look at that. Yay, we've got antennas. So that turned out really cool. That black, that holographic glitter, it's gorgeous. Oh, love it. Cool does that look? So when that was still really tacky, I poured my leftover pink in and it just did that effect. I think it looks awesome. And this one, I was just filling it up. Or you'll see it on my, probably my next video out after this Froggy Friday one. Give this one some alcohol because it's really tight. About that. Always get someone at the door. This is so much easier to demold when you haven't got gloves on. Gosh. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, yay. Hang on, let me just put this back around the right way. Tight little sucker. Oh, it's a workout, that one. Little perfume bottle. Just with leftovers. It turned out cute. Let's get the little lid out. Maybe. I say it did demold much easier with the Eco casting powder. And plus I probably didn't have my gloves on too when I did it. You know what I'm like? I paint on my fingers today. So I started painting. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Come on. There it is. Whew. Oh my gosh, what a struggle. Wow. Right, oh my god, I'm exhausted. Oh, look at that, cute. Oh, okay, getting there, nearly there. Okay, shiny frog. This one's going to look so pretty. Oh, love her. Can't wait to jazz her up. Dropping her overage in our toad. Okay, matte frog. So this has got the holographic glitter. Oops, bend your foot. Okay, so it should look different. Yeah, not as the difference. Shiny, matte. But I could polish him with not polishing. I could dunk him in UV. I prefer to do that rather than just brush it on. Get a better even coat when you dunk it in your UV. If you got the dipping UV. But yeah, huge. Huge big difference between the matte and the shiny with the glitter and the black. Okay, now for the main event. Still bendy, but I'm going to go with it because I'm running out of time. Okay, let's just loosen. Break that seal. Without trashing my mould. Okay. So hopefully. Oh, it's a tough little sucker. Oh, he's getting some alcohol. A bit of a massage. Got it. Okay. Yeah, it does want to come out of the back there. Did I just rip it? Yes, I did. Gosh. Be careful with this one. Wow. Oh, I just ripped that side too, did I? Oh, no, that's the toes. Oh, I was going to say. Thought I ripped it. Okay, we ready? Here we go. Ooh. Pretty. So you can see the red gold. Was it red gold green? And then purple, blue, red pink. Something like that. I'll have them listed in my description box. But yeah, super cool. Let's check his eyes out. Ooh, they turned out good, didn't they? Very happy. Love him. So I'm going to jazz some of these up. So stay tuned for photos. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to go and check out the collaboration playlist in my description box for Froggy Friday. And go and check out my website if there's anything that you want to buy. That's where I list everything that I make on YouTube. massive big thank you to my subscribers as always. And I'm doing another giveaway very soon, so I will let you know the details very soon. So that should be towards the end of April. Thanks again, everyone. Love you guys, and see you soon for the next one. Bye.